What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing top 10 QBs, and we're going to start off at number 10. We have Michael Vick. I just had to put him at 10. I can't justify a left-hand QB. If you go down to his stack, he gets a super good stack here. You probably want to put Gunslinger, Pass Lead. Yeah, Gunslinger, Pass Lead, Backyard QB, Fine Conductor. Yeah, Conductor, Gift Wrapped. That'll cost super cheap. What is that? 3, 4, 5 AP, I believe, for a really good stack. So the Michael Vick card stack wise super good, attribute wise super good, but he is left-handed. If you guys didn't know, left-hand QBs have been horrible in the game when you try to roll out. But other than that, this Michael Vick card, if he was right-handed like his old card, just because of the Mary mix-up, they swapped his what's his dominant hand. If he was right-handed, he would probably be QB1, but he's now number 10 on the list just because of his left hand, him being left-handed. Now coming in at number 9, we have Dontari Poe. I know a lot of people are going to have this card a lot higher on the list, but I just simply cannot. Good stats, decent theme teams if you have one. He has low quarters 5. I don't think that's a really good release at all. I think it's okay, but not like one of the good ones. And he also gets an okay stack. Definitely not bad. I'd probably be using Pass Lead, Backyard QB, Gunslinger, and then gonna get Conductor because Backyard QB is only Hot Route Master and Playmaker, so we got Conductor. Get Gift Wrapped, and then he gets a bunch of X Factors, so you can do what you want with that. People build him more like a running back anyways. They'll probably put like Tank on him and they'll just run Wildcat or something. I've seen some people do that with Dontari Poe, but he goes to 9 for me just because of his release. That's honestly like really big. Like if you can't get the ball out in time, that's a flaw in the card, and Dontari Poe not having a crazy release is a big problem. Now coming in at number 8, we have Jaden Daniels. This card is very, very good. Gets a good stack too. He has arguably the best release in the game. Definitely top 3, depending what you want to argue. He does get a huge bucket here. And realistically, you probably want Gunslinger. And then you want Backyard QB, Gunslinger, Pass Lead, Conductor, Gift Wrap. That's the ideal stack. That's probably like 11 AP or something like that. Very, very affordable card for people who don't have as much coins to buy QB1. So Jaden Daniels, very good card. This is his champ. Good stats. And let's move on to number 7. Now coming in at number 7, we have Josh Allen, champ. Very good card. Same scenario. I believe he's going to have the same exact stack too, if I'm not wrong. We go Backyard QB, Gunslinger, Pass Lead, Conductor, Gift Wrapped. Yeah, same exact stack, same exact price. If you guys want to flip these guys on the list, you can. But I prefer Josh Allen's release a little bit more than Jaden Daniels' release. They're around the same price, so they're both affordable. But this Josh Allen card is really good, especially for you guys who are budget. And he comes in at number 7. Now coming in at number 6, we have Jalen Hurts. We all know he has all 32 motivator chems. I believe he gets ×4 of the motivator chems. Gives +1 speed to all Eagles theme teams. Very good card. Good release. The only flaw with this Jalen Hurts card, everybody knows, is his audibles. He takes forever to audible. And that's a really big flaw. He gets a discounted bucket here. You're probably doing Pass Lead here for 4. And then you'll go down, get his Gunslinger discounted. Or, yeah, his Gunslinger here. Just gotta go find it. So, Pass Lead. Then we go do Gunslinger for 2. Backyard QB for 2. And then Conductor. He gets a pretty good stack. Like, he would be QB1, or arguably QB1 a lot higher up on this list for sure. His audibles weren't so bad. He has a good release, good theme team. Gives the theme team +1 speed at that. And then he gets all motivator chems for every team. So you could do Eagles +1 speed, and then you could do Eagles for the power run, pro passing, run stopper, and pass defense. For people who don't know what the motivators is, the stocking stuffer cards get motivator chems. Jalen Hurts gets all of them times 4. So that's what Jalen Hurts does. He's a very good card. And that's why he comes in at number 6. Now coming in at number 5, we have Drake May. This card is very, very good. All 32 team chems, as you can see, and he has 3/4 5. Actually, I might be going back on that Dontari Poe situation. I believe 3/4 5 is Baker Mayfield's release. But I don't think, honestly, me going back, and I still can't change the order on Dontari Poe just because he doesn't get set feet. Pass lead elite discounted, he gets set feet. And I just think pass lead is such a big difference compared to set feet lead that him not getting it, like, it's going to be a problem. Like Dontari Poe, yeah, Baker Mayfield release. If you guys don't know, Baker Mayfield's release is like one of the odd releases. Like there's a big 3 of like releases, and then there's Baker Mayfield's release because Baker Mayfield's the only one with the release, so it's kind of like you can't judge it as much, but everyone says it's the best release they've used. And Drake May has it. Dontari Poe, I believe, has it. And Dontari Poe don't get past the elite, so regardless of that, I can't put him higher on the list. But this Drake May gets a lot of good abilities. Gunslinger, Master Tack, Gift Wrapped. And then you'd pay for pass lead, and that's literally it. If you want to put Dead Eyes, you could. Very good card since he gets all 32 team gems, and that's why he comes in at number 5. Now coming in at number 4, we have Jaden Daniels LTD. Slightly better than his champ, but better nonetheless. His abilities are cheaper, and his stats are slightly better. He does get the same stack, just a little bit more discounted. Backyard, Gunslinger, Pass Lead, Conductor, and Gift Wrapped. That is, I believe, 1 or 2 AP cheaper than his champ. He does get better stats, like I said. His Jane Daniels card is very good. Even though he's an LTD, he's still 500k. There's a lot of good promos that have been dropping, been tanking his price. But if you guys do want a top tier QB, Jane Daniels is someone to look for. I know that Drake May wasn't something you really could get unless you spend $25 or watched all the MCS, which is kind of unrealistic because I didn't do it either. But this is why Jane Daniels comes at number 4. Now coming in at number 3, we have Josh Allen. Same exact reason that Jane Daniels LTD was higher on the list. Same reason Josh Allen's is. Same, better stats, better stack. Well, when I say better stack, cheaper. Backyard QB, Gunslinger, Pass Lead, Gift Wrapped, and Conductor. Very good stack. You really just see the better attributes, the cheaper AP that makes you use your AP elsewhere on your team. Could be really beneficial for really good teams like God Squads and that kind of stuff. If you don't have God Squads just yet, you can go for the champ version. You won't get that much more out of the LTD unless you're trying to max min how much AP you have on your team. And him being 500k is definitely good. Like I said, I have Josh Allen over Jane Daniels because I prefer his release a little bit more. But that's why Josh Allen falls at number 3. Now coming in at number 2, we have Lamar Jackson. This card came out today, and I do think he's QB2. He does get a decent stack. You do want to run Gunslinger, Master Tack. Then Pass Lead here for 6 AP. I wish he had another bucket discounted. That'd be so nice. And then you probably want to go for Gift Wrapped, and that's it. That's his whole stack. But that's a very good stack here. That's only 8 AP. That's cheaper than some of the cards earlier on the list. Him having really good stats too is nice. Ravens team, pretty good. This Lamar Jackson getting a good stack and everything. He's not as bad as I thought he was, but I wish he had one more discounted bucket. That would have made the world of a difference if he had one more discounted bucket. But that might have been, that discounted bucket might have actually been able to put him in that one spot. But for right now, he's number 2, and that's not bad. His price is affordable for everyone who wants to try him out. Or if you get him free B&D, he's not someone bad to pick. And that's why he falls at number 2. Now coming in at number 1, you guys might have seen it coming. I personally think it's Bo Nix. He just gets a really, really good stack. He does get this powers motivator chem or whatever. It's nothing crazy. It just boosts his accuracy a little bit. As you can see, really good stats here. His release is 3/4 too. I'm not sure whose release it is. I believe it's his own. And personally, I don't use cards if they have a bad release. I don't know anyone else with that certain release. Bo Nix might be the only one with it. And I personally don't. I haven't had no problems with Bo Nix at all. I might try out Lamar, but Bo Nix for me is QB1. I think he clears. And his stack is very, very cheap. Cheaper than Lamar's. That's one reason why, and he gets a better stack than Lamar. This is his stack. You would do pass lead, backyard QB. Oh no, you do pass lead, escape artist, gunslinger, and then you go get backyard QB, conductor, gift wrapped, and you get that whole entire stack for 1 AP. So not only does he get the perfect throwing stack, he gets escape artist on top of that. Now, if you scramble with your QB, he is for sure your guy. You could put Truz on him, I believe, or something crazy. I believe in his ability bucket at the bottom. Yeah, you can put Truz on him. If you run with your QB, Truz and escape artist paired together might be sounding cracked. But Bo Nix coming at number 1. He's your best QB right now in MUT, and he's affordable. If you guys did enjoy, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.